next stop is Wauchula and the Peace River. That's a beautiful river there in Central Florida. And what we're going to do there is search for fossils. You do it with screens that we built, and you just kind of dig through and you find shark's teeth and just an assortment of fossils. Really pretty good. I was surprised Sharon would even get in the water, but she did great. This is her sorting out her treasures. And over the course of the week, we found several hundred shark's teeth and different fossils, but we did do some kayaking. It's a great trip down the river. When you're going down the river, it almost seems prehistoric. Speaking of which, we went mountain biking at the Paynes Creek Historic State Park with Rich and Sandy. There are a couple we boondocked at their place in Minnesota, and then hooked up with them down in Florida. Great couple of people, and we look forward to seeing them again. So after Wauchula, we'll start across the Panhandle, and we'll stay pretty much anywhere. We're fully self-contained. So heading to Alabama, we cruise into Mobile, which was almost like a ghost town. Took the rig through our first tunnel, which was kind of eerie, but we made it. Then we'll cross into Mississippi, and we're going to stop at 21 Mile Creek, which is a place you look for fossils there. It's a real nice creek. Had a real good time. It was a real pretty area, and we hunted for fossils and shark's teeth, and found quite a bit. I think it was better in the Peace River, but this was still a good time. It rained after the second day, which flooded the creek, and we were done. We stopped and saw where Elvis Presley was born. Actually saw the house they lived in, and of course Sharon was peeking through the window. And then we're going to head into, who knows, I think we crossed the Mississippi, and we'll cruise along Lake Chilkat until we find a place to camp, and then we'll do a bit of a bicycle ride. Lake Chilkat is the largest oxbow lake in North America. It was a real pretty lake, and we enjoyed our time there. Just stayed one night. Then we headed on into Texas, where we will go to Post Oak Creek. And you can see it's an old oyster bed that back several million years ago. And my sister will join us. We'll do some looking for shark's teeth and stuff. Found a lot of oyster shells, and we did find an assortment of shark's teeth and some different fossils. Really enjoyed hanging out with the family, my nephew Chris, and then Sharon and my mom on the couch, laughing at something I probably did. And then having breakfast at Mom's house was always a good time. But after we visit with them, we'll take off and head up into Oklahoma. Stay the night at the American Legion. It was a real nice place. Parked right out back, had water and electricity, so it was a real nice place to stay. And then we'll just head out past the Buffalo and wind up crossing into Missouri. Real nice area. I love those rocky shoulders along the roads. And then we're going to land in Lake Ozark.